Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Today we're going to be making two pockets at once and then another pocket, just the one pocket. So I'm going to be showing you the same type of pocket done two different ways. Okay, so I have ripped two pieces of paper out of this music book that I have. I've shown this music book before in the past. And I like the edge. When you rip it out, you get that. So, let me move that out of my way. So we're going to be making two at once. So we're going to be turning this paper sidewards. And what I'm going to be doing is folding it up. But I'm not going to fold it just yet because we have this paper. And I'm going to put it in so that the ripped edge is here, the flat edge is here. Okay, so I'm going to sort of position it. Everything's wet out here, so that's what that is. Position it where I want the pocket to be. Tentatively position this where I want the pocket to be. And position this where I want the pocket to be. So look at that. I have 4 pockets and 2 sheets of paper. How cool is that? So let me rewind. 2 pieces of paper. This is paper 1. This is paper 1. This is paper 2. Just put it in there, fold them all up together. Now we have 4 pockets. Now, I'm gonna come in, hold on, let me grab it. Come in with my paper cutter. And I am going to, let me see how long this paper is. Is this 12? Yeah, this is 12 inches. Okay, so we're gonna cut it at 6. Actually, we're gonna put this in first. I think this is 6 on this paper cutter. It's not marked 6, but you know, thereabouts. Yeah, that was 6. Okay, let me move this out of my way. Let me come in with my glue and we are going to glue the edges. So we're going to glue this. Oh, now, if you want to do the notch holes, I'm not going to do it on this paper and I'm not going to do it on this paper. But I can approximately get the middle there and approximately get the middle there. It's probably not lined up because I didn't even pay attention to how I was cutting it. Okay, so let me glue down these because these have glue on them. So there's that. So let's put a little bit of glue there. And I'm pushing everything in to make sure it's staying in this all the way down here. Yeah, I did too much glue. I don't have that little silver thing on my glue bottle, so a lot of glue comes out. Okay, let's open this. Do a little bit of glue here. A little bit of glue here. Pushing that in. I gotta get this out of here. It's gonna be a disaster in the making. And there's our pocket. Now, I didn't come in and edge it or anything like that. I can do that now. Could have done it before I glued everything together. Probably gonna do that for my other one. Before I glue everything together. It's kind of fun working with music paper. Just something, for me, it's something a little bit different. I don't always have a ton of music paper. Looking for this. This is what I want. It's all right. I get it all over the place. It's going to be all over the place anyways. I like my ink to be seen no matter what I'm doing. There's one pocket. Two, let's do this one. I'm not going to do notch holes in this one. Let's ink this one up so it's not as much of a hot mess. So we don't need to do that. We do need to do that. Get all this inked up. There. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the bottom. That back in there. I think I got everything glued. If I wanted to do the notch hole and get it lined up, I can just put these two together. Do that. Ink that. Like that. Now my notch holes are lined up. Let me make sure the paper is lined up. It is. So let's do a little bit of glue here. Come on. There we go. There. 2 pockets. Done fairly quickly. Now, if I wanted to decorate these, which of course I do. Where did that go? Oh, it fell in a little bit of water. I had this little piece over here. This is that brittle paper that I have been working with. Tear that off. And let's do this. This might be a little bit wide now that I look at it for my journal. 6. Well, I have some journals that are a little bit bigger than others. There's that. And then, you know what I still have out here? This. I have these. And, hold on, let me grab these. Whoops, I think I dropped one. I have these little tiny cards. One. No, I didn't. Maybe I only have 3 made like that. All right, well, that's okay for now. I have some tickets. Yep, no, those aren't what I wanted. But I have these washi lady stickers. Is that one? That one? one is too big, but I can cut that one down. Let me get another couple. Here's another couple. Let's see. We'll do that one. Okay. Scissors. You know what? I'm going to end up cutting the words off. Oh yeah, that's good. Right there. And we will, constantly getting it crooked. Maybe I cut it crooked. That's highly probable. Okay. There. Whew, finally. Okay, this one's easier to cut down. And I'm doing these kind of mirrored to each other. There. And then I have my little daisies that I haven't used up yet. See, these rip so easily. Put some there. That there. And then in this pocket, of course I was going to do daisies on these. Kind of boring. Okay, there's a daisy on that one. And this is just some book page that I just put on this card. I showed that in another video. It's left over from that. It's left over from, where did I put them? This video. Or I made these. Okay. So we'll put that in there. Put that in there. And then I have these that I've been wanting to use. This is a collection of cards. I bought it new. I know. I never buy anything new. These are all Maine Lighthouse playing cards. Oh, look at that. So the Lighthouse map key. So, okay. Mount Desert Light in Hancock County. Oh, I thought it was like a big picture of the lighthouse. Okay. It does give information about each lighthouse. That's kind of cool. I expected a different kind of bigger picture. Okay. Well, my plan is to, so 1, 2, 3, and then when I glue it in, that's going to be 4 for a pocket. So let's Spring Point Ledge. We'll do Mount Desert. And then the other thing that I have that I wanted to add is just some pieces of paper for journaling. There. I like my journals to be functional, where people can actually journal. little pieces of paper. And then if I have like more tickets and stuff, I can put more tickets. I have a ton of tickets that I actually made. I don't have them out here. I'm out on my deck. So I can tuck all those things in there. Where'd this other one go? These are deeper pockets. So there. This is the 2-pocket at once. So there's that. So I'm going to move all this out of the way. And then, if you don't have that big type of book page to do this, I have all these scrapbooking pages, and the majority of these are double-sided. Oh, we're going to use these two right here. And I want all of these to have notch holes. So there. Hope I'm lining it up. Mostly. There. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Oh, I didn't line it up great. It's going to show on this. So let's do that. And let's do that. There. Another one. Now, let's do the edging on this. This is that pretty decorative paper. I didn't fold this great. But how quick and easy is this? Oops, way too much glue. Super quick and easy. Yeah, I need to find that little silver tip for the glue, because it's a hot mess. And then when I glue it in, this will make an additional pocket right here. Quick, easy, simple. And then my little decorative things. Oh, look at that sticker I have. We're going to use that. I'm going to trim this down. There's like a clear edge. Kind of a pretty sticker, just something that's a little bit different. All right, see if we can peel it off. Yep. Let's line it up right there. And whatever hangs over the edge, I can turn it over or I can cut it off. And that's cute. Super simple. I'll jazz it up when I actually put it in my journal. simple, simple, and more simple. Put these in. I'll probably put the tags in, the tickets that I made in here. But for now, for visual interest, we will do this. Those. Oh, they're both 5s. That's funny. And then I have one more of these. There. Cute. All right, so these are our 3 very quick, simple, easy video of some simple 1, 2, 3. Technically, it's going to be 4 pockets. 4 pockets. Once you glue it in, that becomes the other pocket. So 4 pockets. Thank you so much for tuning in. Super simple, great way to use up some of those pages that we have that we like. And it's an easy way to do it and create fun little items for our journals. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please check out my my website, www.elementalenерgieswithchrisanne.com. It's linked in every video. Check out Instagram and Blue Sky, Chrisanne1234, linked in every video. And like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care. Be free.